Hello friends, this is Youheum. I've been practicing minimalism for 5 years. Today I will share what it is really like to live with less possessions, stimulation, and distractions as an extreme minimalist. I will also share how I discovered minimalism as my calling and why I decided to pursue it. Right now, I share an apartment with my minimalist sister in Austin. I'm also a digital nomad and I have some upcoming travel plans, so I will soon update you all and also share what I pack as minimalist. Because I don't have a sofa, I like to invite nutritious movement indoors, like doing yoga, stretching, and practicing mindful sitting. My home is simply a place to rest, and I don't expect much entertainment indoors. I seek excitement outdoors, so I work at cafes, travel, go to trails, and do activities like kayaking, gardening, and hiking. I try to stay in the present moment when I'm outdoors, and I try my best not to look at my phone too often or to listen to music. Right now, I'm interested in minimizing noise stimulation in order to be more mindful of my HSP traits. Also, be sure to share with me if you also feel distracted by artificial noise. Do you prefer natural things like natural sound, scent, colors, and shapes in your minimal space? So these things are simply preferences, and I don't think that simple living has to always be about destimulation. And I also believe that it is unreasonable to try to be 100% without stimulation in this world unless I am living off the grid. And I'm open to all lifestyle choices, including maximalism. I'm simply here to share what works for me. I have definitely seen more extreme versions, like the Japanese minimalist Fumio Sasaki and other people living in countries like Korea and Japan. And because I'm Korean, I'm comfortable eating on the floor, sleeping on the floor occasionally. I also don't mind ditching the vacuum and wiping the floor by hand, and also washing clothes by hand, which is called 손빨래 in Korean. I admit that it is convenient to have things like a washer at home, but I also don't mind going back to my roots, and it helps me to stay active without being too sedentary. When I'm home, I eat on the floor or in my sister's room where she has a few furniture pieces, and a lot of the household objects are collapsible and compact, and this allows more breathing room and abundance of space. I also enjoy surrounding myself with natural and somewhat muted colors for less stimulation and more cohesiveness, and I don't really hate colorful things, but I simply enjoy being in an environment where I have undyed or naturally dyed materials like linen, cotton, hemp, wood, and earthenware. The reason why I embrace the practice of minimalism is because I know that simple living is a must for my own happiness. Simplicity for me has therapeutic values, and in the past, distracting things always prevented me from doing what I really wanted. Through the practice of minimalism, I was able to let go of a lot of the artificial stimulation that was getting in the way of my well-being, and I started to seek more natural stimulation like adventures, experiences, and creative expressions. I look back and I know that it was easy for me to accumulate many things because I had the money and the means, but I didn't question if this was something that I truly wanted for myself. Was this something that made me content, happy, and appreciative of my human life on this earth? And was shopping my true calling, or was creativity and adventure my passion? I often share about the importance of setting clear goals for clarity, focus, and emotional awareness. And if you want to dive more deeper, feel free to check out my minimalist handbook for step-by-step guide on decluttering and letting go. I also recommend diving into creative courses like the 10 hands-on exercises to find and pursue your passion. I'm grateful to support positive learning tools through the sponsorship of Skillshare. Some of you might already know that Skillshare is an online learning community with more than 25,000 classes. Ella's course helped me on my path of self-discovery, and she encouraged me to pursue my dreams without limitations. So I'm happy to offer a free 2-month unlimited access trial. I will leave the link in the descriptions below, and after that it's around $10 per month. The premium membership allows full access to useful classes and communities, so feel free to join like-minded creatives. So it can feel a bit difficult to commit to this practice, especially furniture-free living, because it is completely out of the norm, and that's why I find it important to find courage, self-acceptance, and love in order to overcome the limitations. I also don't think that it is possible to live completely without the things that makes me feel uncomfortable, and it is also impossible to know what I want from the beginning, and that's why it's important to do what I can as much as possible without feeling the urge to strive for perfection. I hope that I was able to shed some light on your journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for being here, my friends, and I hope to see you again soon.